Hi guys. I had to restart it. I don't know. I had all these crazy pictures coming up and I didn't know what was going on. Okay, so I thought I'd do a video on taping. I get a lot of messages, you know, from people if you want to get lines, the diamonds, the squares, etc. So I thought, why not? We'll do a video on that. Now, for those that don't know me, my name's Juanita and I'm from Not So Shabby 76. So taping isn't fun. Anyone that watches me knows that I hate taping. But, hello dear. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to pop you. You're so far away and I'm so blind. I'm going to grab my phone so I can read people's messages. Thanks Tanya. Thanks for watching, dear. Yeah, so I thought, you know, we'll do a video on it. It's not really thrilling. But yeah, it's something to, you know, hello dear, thank you. Something for people to learn. So all I've got here, obviously just for the video, this is just a bit of like plywood stuff. I salvaged this from work, so super free, that's even better. So I painted it twice in aged grey rust-linoleum. So, you know, obviously you don't need to see me do all that. And because I'm taping, because I'm introducing another colour, and I've talked about this before, you know, I've sprayed it with my my clear sealer because one, I'm ripping tape on and off, and two, I'm introducing that other colour to my pieces. That's just something that, you know, I like to do. So, we'll just keep this here so I can see. Okay, so I thought the first one we'll do, I mean, it's quite a big board. It probably shouldn't be this big, but, you know, it'll give you an example. So, obviously, if this was a panel in a piece of furniture, like I did with the dresser, if I don't want my tapes to go up and over, I want them to stop at the lip, I would go around with my tape all the edges, because obviously you want the lines where you want them and you don't want them anywhere else. So you cut off that lip with your tape. So that'd be something, you know, you could do first. But because we'll do we'll go a line one first. So if you can't see me properly, I know you can, I say it all the time, but I think you can actually see better down than I can. So just let me know. Yeah, I've got my phone here so I can see. Sorry, I'm just gonna, now I'm hearing myself and that's something that we don't want to do. So yeah, okay, so we'll get started. It's super, it's not as hard as you think. It's just, once you've got your line, your first line to work with, is then when you sort of get in your rhythm and you keep going. So a lot of the times I find I don't rip off the right length. That's really annoying. So once again, please say hello or just tell me if you can't see. And so what I've just done here is I'm starting my first line. So you have to determine, do you want your lines, do you want this to be your first painted line, or do you want it to start one in? So that's another, you know, obviously, you know, you think about where you want to be and that'll change. It's the same process, but it'll just change where you're going. So my second one, now, I didn't do it long enough. See, this is what I said, I'm so daggy. But that's okay, because our second one can be our one that we'll take back off and start our next line. So you'll see what I mean in a minute. All right. So once again, just long enough, not like I did before. I'm lining these up dead straight next to each other, like literally, you know, as close as, obviously, as perfect as you get them is as good as your line is going to be. So I know my my third one is going to be the one that's going to stay. So I'll push that down. But that middle one, I need too short, but it doesn't matter, is coming back up. So my middle one is my guide. And I just constantly use it, even though it's the shorter one, over and over and over again. And it's literally that easy. So, you know, we do it again. That one doesn't have to be pressed down, obviously, as hard, because it's going to come back up again. But after I've done it, obviously I'll go through. I'll have to make another one because it's not the best, that one. Yeah, I'll go through, press them all down before I do my, you know, my coat of paint. But I just find this technique, I'm just going to get rid of that one because it's a little bit short, is great, works perfect every time. Do I watch you or hubby? Hi Trish. Hey! He's gaming, don't watch him. I only watch him when I'm not on. Thanks, Chris, thanks for watching. Okay, so this is my guide one. I just did it again, guys, because, yeah, the other one, I do it every time. You know, was a bit short. So, it's just really, it's that easy. And to get the diamonds and the squares is exactly the same. You're just running them different ways. So, that's my guide. And then obviously you use a lot of tape. I think I paid $2 for this tape at, you know, your cheapy shop. So, yeah, so that one's down, this one comes up, and we just use it again as the guide. I mean, that is simple. It's really, really that simple. So, what I'll do is we'll do one more, and then when I think I won't use another board, I'm gonna use these boards. Why not? You know, I'll do something with them. You know, so we're not wasting them. Sorry guys, I just have to. Helen, clever method. I have a chair, ruler, and pencil happening. Your method is terrific. Funny, thank you, Helen. I have seen a lot of people do it that way, and it's like, yeah, you know, don't. It's just, I mean, you know, different people do what works for them, but I like easy. So, you know, the lines are perfect every time. So we'll just do one more, and I'll pull my center one up, and there. Okay, so I'll just hold it up. That's it. There are our lines. So it was quick, simple, easy peasy. So what I'll do, because we've got a couple of boards, we might as well, you know, go the whole way. Now I'm in the lounge room again. Warm, warm, warm. So I'll just spray my brush. Yeah. And, you know, I'll paint it in that way that you guys can see, you know, I mean, you know what lines look like, but, you know, we might as well go the whole way. Why not? Now, obviously, if I was doing this on a piece, this is white going over grey, and I want my white to be, you know, out there. Yeah, I'd probably do 3 whites, but, you know, just for tonight, you know, we'll do the one. So, but, yeah, it's just so quick, so easy. And so if you think, you know, you can't get perfect lines, well, yeah, it's pretty simple. It's quick too. I hate taping, but I don't mind doing this part of taping too much because I know the result I'm going to get. But I just taped up a unit just then, and I hate it. I thought, oh no, now I'm going to do a video on taping, and I hate it so much. Anyway, so one coat will do. Easy, easy, easy. So we'll just put that one to the side. I feel like I'm on a cooking show. That's it. So here's one I prepared earlier. Right, we've got another one. So obviously you've got to know which way do I want my diamonds going. We'll do a diamond one for this one. Sorry, I'm just going to put these comments up again, guys, because I can't really see. Hello. Oh gosh, you can tell how computer savvy I am. Sorry, guys. I normally look at the screen, but it's that far away. This is the best way I could get you here. Sorry if I've missed anyone. Thank you so much for watching. All right, diamonds. Now, everybody that knows me knows I love diamonds, and I love diamonds on furniture. So I figure we'll do a diamond one. Now, to do the diamond one, it's exactly the same process. It does take longer. We won't do the whole board, but I'll, you know, do half the board so you guys can see. So, you know, I'm just going to reuse. Start my tiny little where I want my diamonds to start. Once again, if your edges, you would take them off, you know, obviously they're going to hit somewhere that you don't want them to hit. Right. So my very first one is literally just the tape in the corner as a little, that's it. So I'll reuse this tape. Once again, this will be my leader, could I say, my guide. So that's on. Now obviously the longer I get into it, my guide is not going to be long enough. So you will have to rip another bit of tape. But anyway, that's all good. So I'll pick up my guide, push these ones down. See already that's not long enough now. Lucy will get that later. Right, so we'll just do a few more in. So I go from one extreme to the other. Now I'm too long. He's not here, darling. He's a gaming guru, so he's actually streaming live with his gaming. So it's competition in our house.
Really?
Now he's yelling out. He's he's a streamer now, so he's got lots of fans. He's only new to it, so okay. Once again, so I've ran my my guide a bit longer because we're getting up into the my middle guide up, my other one's down, and on to the next one. I mean, it's just so super simple. You know, you want to try, once you do a lot of them, and I've done a lot of them, you know, you find that you sort of get them every go, but yeah, you want to try to, obviously you want to get the spaces in between your lines as close as possible, because that gives you that perfect line. So it's been a long day for me, so they might not be too perfect. Yeah, there's my guide again, up. It's not long enough. Why is it on my tape? Yeah, it's really simple. But I won't bore you too much with the diamond one. I mean, the diamond one takes longer, obviously, because you're double taping. But yeah, so we'll do one more, and that'll give us a pretty good diamond thing. Let's see. Can't be. Gotta have that eye. Right. Wonderful. So there's our guide. Oops. Get them stuck together. Just make sure you're down again. Alright, so these are ones that are staying. So we'll keep them beautiful and flat. So now we're going again. Now, what way you do it, oh sorry guys, I'll try to see who's talking, I'm so sorry. When does the cleaning lady come? I know, she doesn't, Helen. Yes, it's a bit disappointing, I know, but anyway. Alright. I was thinking about paying my daughter to do it. Would that be terrible? Probably would be, but anyway. Now I'm having a mental blank. Where are we going? I think it's because I'm not square. Because I've stopped here, I'm like, where do we go now? Okay, so, where do we go now? This way. Alright, I'll have to start it right in the corner. We haven't gone all the way, but that's okay. So I'll just start at this end, and we'll just have to go from here, and then it'll come down into... I didn't want to bore you too much with doing a whole 3 ones, which is going to be a super long video, but confused me there for a minute. Alright. Sometimes I make them like the perfect shape, and then sometimes I make them 5,000 miles too long. Just going to get rid of that. Alright, so picking up my guide again. It's probably not going to be long enough. Oh, we'll get one more out of it. And off we go. And when I first did this, I thought I'd buggered it up. And I did a table, and it took me forever. But once you pull it all off, and everything, yeah, it's fine. So, just simple. It's just going back and forward, and you can see we've got one little diamond starting here. So, it's funny when I do this, I end up with these massive big balls of tape. I'm like, oh, I think it's quite wasteful, but it's sort of just a quick, and an easy, quick way, and yeah. All right. So once again, we'll paint this one, and I mean the squares, like literally, it's the same, exactly the same process, but you're just doing them in a different direction. So once you see, here's my guide. I can bring it right down now because we haven't gone the whole board. I don't really try to stick my guide down too much, obviously because I've got to pick it up and. Tracy, hello darling, thank you for watching. Yeah, it's got to come back up, so you don't want to push it too much into, especially when you're doing the diamonds, obviously you're going over another tape. Yeah, so, I put it down, but I don't really put it down, that much. So I can get it back up again and not disturb all my hard work. I mean, it's not really riveting, but yeah, it's a process. So it's not one of my favourite processes, I will say that. I remember ages ago, I paid my daughter to tape up this massive big unit that had all this glass and everything in it. I just hate taping. Oh, anybody that knows me, it's like, and it's really funny because I don't know really why I hate it so much. I think it's just, if you've got a really big unit, it's such a process. So, all right, we're nearly there. I've used 5,000 times too much tape, but it's not the end of the world. So, it's like a weave, your diamonds. Can't say I'm a weaver, but yeah. So we've got our pattern. You guys can see that, I think, so that's good. I never know if you can see. Anne-Marie, thank you for watching, Anne-Marie. Hello. On this totally riveting post. So we'll get to the end. Look, seriously, it's going to be like one more piece of tape. So once again, it's just back and forth, just doing the same process, really. Don't need it this long now. So, and here's my guide. Oh, no, it's not. Jeez, don't get excited, Juanita. Wrong one. This one. Okay, so, I mean, that didn't take too long, although, you know, it is a small, but very rarely would you do a massive piece, like, with this process. So, it's not that long. So, I'll just pull it up so you can see. Here's our diamonds. So, I'll run a little bit of, get the right paintbrush here, put my hand straight in it. That's the right one. Crazy. Alright, so once again, I would do 3 because it's white, but we'll just go with 1. And they'll dry quick smart in here, so even better. I have seen people hand paint them and measure them out with a pencil and everything, and it's like, I just wouldn't do it. If I had to do that, I haven't got that much patience, so yeah, totally wouldn't do it. But everybody does what they, you know, feel is right. So, but anyway, so there's another one. Actually, while we've got it, we'll get another one because I will, you know, change these into something. So our white one's dry. So. Here's our white one, and it's like, literally it's quite quick, and the lines are really nice and crisp. Obviously, as I said, you know, you'd have the wine, maybe I need a wine. The lines would stick out better if we had more. There. Easy peasy. Super, super easy. So, that's the line one. And all this tape that I love to recycle, there's not much we can do with that. Okay, we'll go with our one more, not to bore you all too much. We'll go with our squares. Now, obviously, it's exactly the same process, but we're doing squares. So, if anyone's coming late, they'll be able to say, same process, 3 different looks. So, easy peasy. So, I'm going to have this as I said, remember, if I wanted my outer, you've got to sort of think about it before you go. So you can start with your one on the edge. We'll mix this one up a bit. We can put our second one down and then think, well, do I want the outer edge painted? Okay, so this time we will, where we didn't last time. So I would take my first one I put down. Get rid of all this stuff. So messy. And have this one now as our guide. So that means our first outer one will be painted. So yeah, you just got to decide where you want, and I can see I didn't do this too straight. Yeah, you just got to decide, you know, where you want your paint to be. That's a bit better. I mean, I'm super, super rushing, so I always feel that I'm talking too much and boring everybody. Here I go again. I need someone helping me, I'll tell you, I'm so hopeless. Comments, I'll just quickly. I think I've never done it from the phone before. I normally can see my iPad. Sam, hey Sam. Me and Jade are counting how many times you say so. Oh no. Oh no. Am I saying it a lot? So embarrassing. So, right. Okay. I'll try not to say it. See how I go. I say a lot because I think I'm thinking as I'm going. All right. I went to say it and I changed my mind. We won't go all the way up, obviously, because we didn't with our other ones, so. Funny when someone says something that you're doing and you really then notice what you're doing. I find it really bizarre that Jay's actually watching when he's going to put up with me all day at work and now he's actually listening to me on the film. But anyway, he needs to get out more, like I do. Alright, we'll do one more. And it's not going to be long enough. Disaster. All this tape everywhere. So not going to be long enough. That's alright. We won't take it all to the end. Okay. You just had to come on when I'm doing the most probably boring video I've ever done. Right, so because we haven't got our, we will have our paint there. This will be my guide again. So, first one, now I'm just totally cracking up because I'm saying it all the time. So, first one can go there, and then that will be ripped up. And then we'll paint this one and we'll be nearly finished. It wasn't as long as I thought it would be. So you can just try to remember, every time you're doing it, you've got 3 tapes down. So then your 3 tapes are down, one's got to come up, and it's always your middle one. Once you've got that, it's easy peasy. Lisa, hello Lisa, it's because you are so creative, it has to ooze out somewhere or you would pass. That's very sweet. So, thank you so much for your comment. That's really kind, thank you. Oh, it's funny, the boys at work pull me up on things all the time. I found out the other day, apparently I do this a lot when I'm talking and telling people what to do at work. Now I'm really paranoid about that, so. Yeah, crazy. Alright, see once again, there's 1, 2, 3, the middle comes up. Couldn't be any easier really. It's like, if you start doing it this way,